Exclusive, Ravens rookie Tyler Loop faces life-changing moment after being drafted. The spotlight he's been waiting for. In a moment that could have been taken straight from a movie script, Tyler Loop, the newly drafted kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, found himself in an unexpected but thrilling position. He was about to become the first ever kicker drafted by the Ravens. The suspense surrounding his future with the team was palpable as the clock ticked down on the final day of the NFL draft. But what followed was nothing short of destiny. As the young kicker sat at home with his fiancée, the weight of the moment didn't escape him. They took a moment, hands clasped in prayer, asking for guidance, but with one desire in their hearts: bring us to where you want us. But we kind of want Baltimore. With the Ravens selecting 3 players ahead of him, nerves began to rise. But then, the phone rang. The area code? 410, the Ravens' home turf. In an instant, Tyler knew his prayer had been answered. Drafted at pick 186, he became the first kicker ever selected by the Ravens. Following Justin Tucker's departure, Loop has quickly become a favorite to take the coveted kicker position for the Ravens in the 2025 season. But Tyler Loop's journey to the NFL wasn't always paved with dreams of kicking footballs. Growing up just outside of Dallas, his love for sports began in many directions. Swimming, running, and lacrosse were just a few of his early interests, but football, and more specifically, the art of kicking, was what ultimately stole his heart. As his father Steve recalls, Tyler had a special leg from an early age. One coach even convinced Steve to build a wall at home for Tyler to practice his kicks. Soon, Tyler was effortlessly nailing field goals from distances that left even the most seasoned professionals in awe. By 7th grade, he was kicking 55-yard field goals, and that was only the beginning. Tyler's high school years were spent juggling football and soccer, but as his skills grew, so did his ambition. In a conversation with his parents, Tyler shared his vision for the future. He would either play in the Premier League or, if that didn't work out, kick for the NFL. He followed that dream by committing to the University of Arizona, where his kicking prowess reached new heights. His 62-yard field goal set a school record and cemented his place as one of the best kickers in the country. But it wasn't just the long kicks that caught attention. Tyler relished in the big moments, thriving under the intense pressure that many players shy away from. Whether it was a game-winning field goal or a crucial moment in a packed stadium, Tyler always seemed to step up when the lights were brightest. His mentality? He wasn't just okay with being the center of attention, he craved it. When the game's on the line, I want to be the one to take that kick, he would say. It's that mentality that helped him solidify his place on the Ravens roster. But there's more to Tyler Loop than his athleticism. His faith has played a pivotal role in shaping the man he is today. Raised in a Christian home, Tyler's relationship with God became more profound during his college years. A conversation with his college roommate, Blake Pfaff, changed his perspective on faith. Tyler was challenged to not just say he believed, but to live it out in his actions. That conversation sparked a transformation in him, turning him into a more selfless, generous individual. Off the field, Tyler's mission is to know God and make Him known. He is deeply involved in missionary work, helping fund trips, and using his platform to make a difference in the lives of others. His commitment to faith and service to others has shaped the way he approaches football and life. As Tyler transitions to the NFL, he carries with him not only the hopes of the Ravens faithful, but also the understanding that he is part of something much bigger than himself. The kick may be his responsibility, but Tyler knows he wouldn't be where he is without the support of his teammates, coaches, and faith. Pittsburgh Steelers offseason moves, the battle for AFC North supremacy. As the Ravens continue to shape their future, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been quietly making moves of their own. A recent analysis by Alan Saunders from Steelers Now sheds light on the offseason strategy of the Steelers, and it's clear. Pittsburgh is positioning itself to challenge the Ravens for AFC North dominance. Saunders pointed out that Pittsburgh's recent acquisitions, particularly on defense, seem tailored to mirror Baltimore's successful formula. the Steelers appear to be building a team that can not only compete with the Ravens, but potentially dethrone them from the top spot in the AFC North. One of the standout moves has been the selection of 2 defensive tackles in the draft, addressing the Ravens' overwhelming running game that saw them dominate Pittsburgh in last year's Wild Say.
Per Playal's Steelers' defense is actually tightened up, and the addition of linebacker Malik Harrison and cornerback Jalen Ramsey is seen as a direct counter to the Ravens' offensive power, especially their tight end duo of Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely.
Pittsburgh is trying to be the Ravens, said Saunders. If they want to win the AFC North, they have to first defeat Baltimore, and they're doing everything in their power to replicate what's been successful for the Ravens. With the Ravens continuing to dominate in the AFC North, the Steelers' offseason moves could set the stage for a highly anticipated rivalry, with the division title once again up for grabs. Lamar Jackson and Ravens are Super Bowl favorites, the road to the Lombardi Trophy. As the 2025 NFL season approaches, all eyes are on the Baltimore Ravens and their star quarterback, Lamar Jackson. The Ravens are not just hoping to make it to the playoffs, they're aiming for the ultimate prize, the Super Bowl. According to betting odds from DraftKings and FanDuel, the Ravens are among the favorites to win the Lombardi Trophy, with plus 650 odds, tied with the Philadelphia Eagles and Buffalo Bills. Lamar Jackson, fresh off a stunning MVP performance, is also considered the frontrunner for the MVP award, with odds of plus 500, further solidifying his status as one of the NFL's elite quarterbacks. The combination of Lamar Jackson's unparalleled talent and the Ravens' dynamic offense, bolstered by the addition of new playmakers, has made them one of the most formidable teams in the league. With their eyes firmly set on the Super Bowl, the Ravens' mission for the upcoming season is clear. They want to be the last team standing in February. Ravens' historic draft picks, a legacy of excellence. As the Ravens prepare for the future, it's impossible not to look back at the franchise's rich history of draft success. ESPN's Ben Solak recently highlighted the Ravens' best draft picks of all time, and some familiar names topped the list. From Ed Reed, 24th overall in 2002, to Ray Lewis, 26th overall in 1996, the Ravens have consistently hit home runs in the draft. Solak also pointed to offensive tackle Orlando Brown Jr. and defensive tackle Brandon Williams as 2 key picks who have contributed to Baltimore's defensive dominance. But the legacy doesn't stop there. While quarterback Lamar Jackson was not the top pick of his draft class, his impact on the field has been undeniable, and he is expected to continue making history for the Ravens in the years to come. Quick hits: Steelers' strategy to defeat the Ravens. Pittsburgh's offseason moves are designed with one goal in mind: dethroning the Ravens from their AFC North throne. Lamar Jackson's MVP odds. Jackson's chances of winning his 3rd MVP award are strong, with sportsbooks placing him as the favorite for the 2025 season. Ravens draft legacy. The Ravens' draft history is filled with legendary picks that have helped shape the franchise's success over the years. Stay tuned as we continue to follow the Ravens' quest for glory in the 2025 NFL season.